Zombie apocalypse.
What is up, guys and gals? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. So today what we're going to be doing is I got requests to do a Dunkan video, and I haven't played Dunkan in a minute, so why don't we do a little bit of a Dunkan video? As you can see, he is a camp card. He is honestly a little lackluster, but I feel like this card's going to get buffed, so whenever that happens, I think we're going to see some big changes with that card. But let's hop into some matches, and we're going to talk about Dunkan strengths, weaknesses, and just overall, what is this card about? So let's start very, very simple with this card. Dunkan is the second newest card that we have on the match other than Tankbot. He has a very unique ultimate ability, which enables him to really kind of dish it out if he can hit the ult. But if he doesn't hit the ult, his primary fire is very lackluster. And that's unfortunate, because I think people thought this card was going to be something that it's just simply not. He does have a weapon burn off, which is really cool. But as you guys just saw, mine's very low level, and it kind of really hurts him. Get him over here, grab BB, and we're going to keep going. Boom, boom. I hope my cards actually do their job. Like, you see the boss over there, he's just walking around the tower. Like, he needs to ult or do something, and he's not doing it, which is very unfortunate, actually extremely irritating, the fact that he just watched them all do that. So now he ults. What the heck, boss? The defensive AI in this game, guys, is pretty bad. Now, all we're doing right now, guys, we want to hit the ult, hit the easy, get him out of there, just like we just did. As you guys saw, the ultimate ability is very good. It's a bounce the basketball off your opponent's forehead, sort of a maneuver, and it basically, well, gets him off the field. That's what you want. You want that ability to kind of do something. He does actually do pretty good tower damage. This is something that I honestly wasn't sure he'd be able to do whenever I first saw him on the field, but he can do it, and that's a good thing. As you guys can see, tower damage is not horrible at all. It's not as much as I think people thought it was going to be originally, but most people aren't going to push this guy offensively. They're going to push him defensively. Get him off the field, keep going, off the easy for the ult. Now, there was a bug with this guy's ultimate not too long ago that kind of held him back a lot. And basically, his ult wouldn't register, which is okay, you know, it's not the end of the world. But the card as a whole is a little underwhelming. I do like this card. I like this card a lot. I think the ultimate ability is unique, and it really reminds me of the old And One tour. If you don't know what that is, it was an old basketball tour. Basically street basketball, street rolls, street plays. Abilities that really aren't legal, but are cool to watch. And they used to throw the basketball off people's heads and stuff like that. And that really reminds me of that. It's kind of nostalgic for me in that sense. But as I stated before, though, I think this card's going to get a buff. His health is not bad for his level at almost 200 at level 8. So that means at, what's the word I'm looking for? At level 12, like I had him before, he's at about 270 to 280 health. And that's something to kind of, that's really solid for a card that is honestly designed to be a squishy card. Another thing with this card that is unique is he kind of falls into the category like a few other ones, like Striker, where his ultimate ability really doesn't have a range. They just claim it does. And that is useful in the game. Anytime you have a card that has an ultimate ability that really doesn't have a range, it enables you to cause some pretty crazy damage. Crystal, Striker are prime examples of this. And that's something to kind of keep in the back of your head, you know. If a card doesn't have one thing, it's able to do stuff that other cards can't. And being able to reach out past your other opponent's card's range is valuable, even if the card isn't that good. Another thing with this card that I really like is limitless ammo. Limitless ammo, limitless ammo, limitless ammo is extremely important. Limitless ammo people really don't realize just how good limitless ammo is. Limitless ammo enables you to just kind of spam things, like spam a channel. There's no delay, there's no respawn, there's no reload time. That is incredibly useful. And I don't think people realize just how useful that is. To be able to hold a lane and just hold the fire down is so useful with the way that the mechanics of these maps work. On all the maps except for Waterfall, ironically the one that I am on, holding a channel is the best way to get your opponent off the field. Ending a push, selecting the cards you want rid of, so on and so forth. As you guys can see, we're going to get rid of Ollie there. Like I said, honestly, this card, the only thing really holding this card back, though, right now, is his ultimate ability. If they were to fix this ultimate, well, not the ult, the damage on his primary fire, I apologize, I got my tongue twisted there, different thought. If they were to fix the primary fire on this guy, he would be actually pretty good. He just needs more damage. Essentially, his primary fire needs more damage. But as a whole, the card is fun, so if you haven't played him, give him a shot, see what you think of him. I would recommend it just because, number one, I honestly believe that this card is going to be getting a buff in the near future, and whenever that buff happens, you'll be ready for it. So guys, this has been Duncan. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and down there. I will see you legends next time.